The streets are shining silver lines. Last night's rain still holding on. I wrap my coat a little tight. December breeze says I've moved on. All of the weight I used to keep feels lighter in the morning air. Something about the quiet day tells me I'm finally getting there. And I don't know how it happened, but a calmness found its way through the thunder of my worries and the mess of yesterday. It's colder after the rain, but somehow I feel warm again, like the storm washed off the version of me I didn't wanna stay. It's colder after the rain, yet I breathe a little clearer now. Every drop became a whisper saying you can start again somehow. The window fogs as I exhale. My thoughts flow like the winter steam. I used to chase a different path, but now I walk with softer dreams. The city slows in quiet grace. The lights reflect on tender ground. And in this chill December air, a gentle me is finally found. No, I don't need all the answers. I'm just learning how to be, letting go of what I carried, so there's room for something free. It's colder after the rain, but somehow I feel warm again, like the storm washed off the version of me I didn't wanna stay. It's colder after the rain, yet I breathe a little clearer now. Every drop became a whisper saying you can start again somehow. Maybe the sky breaks so I can break open too. Maybe the cold shakes the fear I never let through. And if tomorrow comes with different winds again, I'll still hold this new heart that December helped me mend. It's colder after the rain, but the change feels honest on my skin. I'm stepping out with brand new footsteps, leaving who I used to be within. It's colder after the rain, but my soul is lighting up the dark. A winter-born beginning, rising softly from the heart. So let the rain fall when it needs, let the cold wind call my name. I'm stronger in the silence of the world that's not the same. Oh, the afterflame, colder after the rain. The night was dripping on the glass. I watched it fall and fade at last. But when the morning touched the street, the air turned bitter on my feet. I wrapped my coat around my chest, the city barely catching breath. And in the hush of winter gray, I felt a shift inside today. I didn't see it coming, that gentle breaking sound, like something old inside me was laying itself down. When the rain turned to cold, I felt a change on walked familiar blocks alone, yet somehow felt a place unknown. Maybe the storm had washed away the worries clinging from yesterday. 'Cause in the frost that touched my skin, I felt the softer place begin. It scared me just a little to feel the shifting air. The healing often happens when you stop running scared. When the rain turned to cold, I felt a change unfold. Like the world was whispering, let go of what you hold. When the rain turned to cold, a truer truth took hold. And the pieces of my heart found a way to become whole. Maybe the cold comes to clear the fog inside of my mind. Maybe the rainfall was only meant to help me find a softer version of myself I didn't know. A quiet courage growing underneath the snow. When the rain turned to cold, I found no stories told. In the silence after storms, I grew braver, I grew bold. When the rain turned to cold, I wasn't lost, just slow. And I finally met the person I didn't long ago. So let the winter linger, let the night breathe soft and old. I'm different in December, since the rain turned into cold. The rain came down like quiet time, softening every line. The streets reflected faded days I thought I'd left behind. December air turned sharp and clean as morning took its place. And in the calm that followed storms, I faced my own erased. I held on to the echoes of who I used to be, but silence showed me clearly now what I was meant to see. Rainwashed memories fading from my skin, every drop letting go, every breath begins. Rainwashed memories in the cold December air. I don't lose what matters most, I find it's still right there. The city hums in softer tones, like it's learned how to forgive. Streetlights blurring puddled gold, teaching me how to live. The weight I carry through the years slips gently from my hold. And in the quiet after rain, I don't feel quite so old. Maybe time doesn't erase us, maybe it just makes room for all the parts we couldn't keep to finally start to bloom. Rainwashed memories fading from my skin, every drop letting go, every breath begins. Rainwashed memories in the cold December air. I don't lose what mattered most, I find it's still right there. Let the rain rewrite the night, let the cold refine the truth. I don't need to hold the past to honor what we grew. And if tomorrow calls my name from roads I can't yet see, I'll walk there with a lighter heart and all my clarity. Rain, embrace what once felt heavy on my chest now finds a gentler place. Rainwashed memories as the year fades from my view. I carry only what still fits into what I'm becoming. You, so let the rain keep falling, let the winter set me free. I'm standing in December with what rainwashed memories. The rain slipped out before the dawn, left the streets a quieter blue. December air cut through my coat like it had something true. I stood there feeling every breath, sharp, alive against my skin. And in that sudden winter cold I felt myself begin. I've been half asleep for months now, moving fast but not aware, till the cold hit like a question I couldn't help but hear. It was a chill that woke me up, not the noise, not the pain, just a breath that cut through silence after all that rain. It was a chill that woke me up, showed me where I stand in the cold that followed chaos. I finally understand. The city moved in slower time, windows glowing soft and low. Every step felt more intentional, like I finally chose to go. The weight I carried through the year felt lighter in the freeze, as if the cold was teaching me what I was meant to keep. Maybe comfort kept me sleeping, maybe warmth made me pretend, but the winter told me clearly this is where I end and end. It was a chill that woke me up, not the noise, not the pain, just a breath that cut through silence after all that rain. It was a chill that woke me up, showed me where I stand in the cold that followed chaos. I finally understand. Let the rain stay in the distance, let the cold be what it is. I don't need to run from feeling, I don't need another wish. The season doesn't shout or rush me, it just holds a mirror still. And I see myself more clearly in the honesty of chill. It was a chill that woke me up, and I'm listening now. Every breath a small awakening, every silent vow. It was a chill that woke me up, as the year begins to close. I'm awake inside this moment, more than anyone knows. So let December keep me honest, let the cold show me truth. I was sleeping through the noise till the chill woke me up. had something meant for me. The sky was pale with silver light, a softer blue, a gentler night. And in the hush that winter laid, I felt old worries start to fade. Maybe change is slow like snowfall, landing softly on the ground. I didn't know that letting go could be the peace I finally found. This is the winter after yesterday, where my heart begins to heal, where the air is cold but honest and the quiet feels so real. It's the winter after yesterday, and the pieces fit again. In the stillness of the morning, I can breathe like I did then. The foggy glass against my palm reflects a face that's growing calm. The weight I held inside my chest has loosened up with every breath. The city whispers something new between the white and fading blue, and in the truth the cold reveals, I find the way my spirit heals. I'm learning how to stand here without fearing what I feel, 'cause winter doesn't break me, it just shows me what is real. Oh, this is the winter after yesterday, where my heart begins to heal, where the air is cold but honest and the quiet feels so real. It's the winter after yesterday, and the pieces fit again. In the stillness of the morning, I can breathe like I did then. Maybe I needed the rainfall to wash away the old. And maybe I needed the cold wind to show me I'm not alone. The seasons keep on turning, but the softest truths remain, that who I was is changing with the whisper of the rain. This is the winter after yesterday, and I'm standing in the light with a heart that is rearranging in the calmness of the night. It's the winter after yesterday, where a new me unfolds in a world washed clean and quiet by the rain that turned to cold. So here I am in winter, in a gentler, braver way. A different me is living in the winter after yesterday. The morning light is softer now, like it knows what I've been through. Last night's rain still on the ground, but the sky is turning blue. I feel a shift beneath my ribs, a quiet change I can't explain. Maybe the storm that filled my head left something pure after the rain. I used to hold on so tightly to the things that pulled me down, but today feels kinda different, like the world stopped spinning round. 'Cause I'm the me after yesterday, a little stronger in the cold. Every breath a new beginning, every step a story told. I'm the me after yesterday, and the fear's a bit less loud. In the quiet of December, I can finally face the cloud. The city wears a silver tone from the winter rain last night. I walk alone but not the same. Something in me's burning bright. All the heaviness I carry feels like it drifted with the wind, and the part of me that trembled found the courage to begin. I'm learning change can be gentle. doesn't have to break me down. Sometimes the coldest evening makes the warmest truth be found. 'Cause I'm the me after yesterday, a little stronger in the cold. Every breath a new beginning, every step a story told. I'm the me after yesterday, and the fear's a bit less loud. In the quiet of December, I can finally face the clouds. Maybe the rain came to wash the shadows off my name. Maybe the cold air showed me what I could reclaim. And now I stand here with a heart that's not the same. Yes, I've changed here and I'm learning not to blame. I'm me after yesterday, and I'm lighter than before, yeah. Though the winter wind is biting, I don't shake like I did before. I'm the me after yesterday, and I'm finding my own way, yeah. Let December keep reminding there's a dawn after the gray. So here I am, a different me, quiet, brave, or soft but brave. In the cold that follows rainfall, I find the strength I meant to say. Me after yesterday. Me after yesterday. The morning held a colder light, the kind that steals a warmth at sight. And on the glass the raindrops clung like echoes of the night undone. I stepped outside and felt the breeze, a quiet truth beneath the freeze. And something in the air that day took the heaviness away. I didn't know a single storm could wash so much of me, but somewhere in the fading rain I found who I could be. After the rain I changed in ways I couldn't see. The pieces that were breaking found a softer place to be. After the rain I changed, and I finally understood that letting go of yesterday can turn the pain to something good. The wind was colder than before, but I was warmer at my core. I walked the street with clearer eyes, seeing truth in winter skies. My heart felt lighter without force, like it had shifted on its course. And in the breath of quiet air I found a calm already there. Maybe storms don't steal the light, maybe they reveal everything that's hidden underneath what we conceal. After the rain I changed in ways I couldn't see. The pieces that were breaking After the rain, I changed, and I'm not hiding now. The person I was holding, I can slowly let out. After the rain, I changed, and I see the shift so clear. Every tear that fell last night made room for who is here. So let December linger with the sky washed clean and strange. I'm walking into winter, knowing after rain I change. The rain last night still clings to the air, a hint of winter everywhere. And as the morning chills my skin, I feel a shift begin within. I walk the street I always knew, but everything feels new in hue. The world is soft, the world is slow, like it's telling me to let it go. And in the silence of the dawn, something gentle calls my name. Not a storm, not a warning, just a subtle rearrange. It's the quiet change in me, blooming softly through the cold. Not a moment, not a thunder, just the truth I couldn't hold. It's the quiet change in me, from the rain to winter's breeze. As December wraps around me, I find room to finally breathe. I used to run from every thought, afraid of losing what I'd caught. But now the stillness feels like home, a place where I'm not so alone. The foggy glass reflects a face that's learning how to give itself grace. And in the chill that follows rain, I feel a calm replace the pain. Maybe change is not a fire, maybe healing's not a shout. Maybe all the things I carried are just learning to fall out. It's the quiet change in me, blooming softly through the cold. Not a moment, not a thunder, just the truth I couldn't hold. It's the quiet change in me, from the rain to winter's breeze. As December wraps around me, I find room to finally breathe. Let the raindrops fade to frost. Let the old year count its cost. I'm still here, but not the same. I'm a softer kind of flame. And the person I was yesterday slowly steps out of the way, while the newer heart inside me learns the courage just to stay. It's the quiet change in me, growing warm beneath the cold. With a gentleness I'm learning in the stories left untold. It's the quiet change in me, flowing easy, flowing free. In the hush after the rainfall, I become who I can be. So let the winter settle slowly, let the sky stay pale and deep. In the quiet of December, I find change that wants to keep. Left a softer sound still hanging in the air. The morning feels a little strange, but lighter everywhere. I step into the colder day with thoughts I don't yet know, and something deep inside of me is starting to let go. I thought I lost a part of me somewhere in the noise, but silence shows me clearly now. I always had a choice. This is what I found after yesterday, a quieter, truer part. Not the answers I was chasing, just a calmer beating heart. This is what I found after yesterday, in the cold of winter's breath, a version of myself that stays when I release the rest. The city moves in muted tones, puddles catching light, streetlights fading slowly out like worries in the night. I used to fear the empty space, the pause before the sound, but now I see it's where the truth was waiting to be found. Maybe healing doesn't rush, maybe it arrives on time when you stop trying to force the day and just let moments rhyme. This is what I found after yesterday, a quieter, truer part. Not the answers I was chasing, just a calmer beating heart. This is what I found after yesterday, in the cold of winter's breath, a version of myself that stays when I release the rest. Let the rain wash off the questions, let the cold refine the truth. I don't need to know the ending, just the courage to be new. And if tomorrow feels uncertain, I'll remember how it felt to stand inside this quiet change and finally choose myself. This is what I found after yesterday, and it's lighter than before. A heart that doesn't fight the dark, but listens for the core. This is what I found after yesterday, as December settles in. I'm not running from the past now, I'm letting life begin. So here I stand in winter light, with nothing left to prove. This is what I found after yesterday, the courage just to move. The rain let go around midnight, left the streets in silver blue. The air turned sharp, the sky went still, like it was watching what I do. I pulled my coat a little close, felt the quiet settle in, and in that cold December night, I felt a fire under my skin. I've been waiting for a moment to feel steady, to feel sure, but maybe strength is simply standing when the night is cold and pure. It's a cold night, warm resolve in the middle of the dark. Even when the world is frozen, I can feel my steady heart. It's a cold night, warm resolve, holding on but letting go. In the silence after rainfall, I become what I don't know. the truth inside us when there's no one else around. And the rain that came before this wasn't meant to make me bend. It was only here to show me I can choose how I will end. It's a cold night, warm resolve, and I trust this quiet flame. Every breath a small decision to not stay the same. It's a cold night, warm resolve, as the year fades into view. In the stillness of December, I commit to something new. So let the cold night hold me, let the silence softly close. I walk forward calm and steady, with a warm and quiet resolve. The morning light drifts through the window pane. Silent streets, the world washed clean by rain. My breath turns mist like clouds inside my chest. Moments frozen, I'm learning to rest. Frosted thoughts, they sparkle, they fade. Echoes of dreams that I almost made. I walk through the cold, but I feel the glow of little sparks inside. I'm letting go. Frosted thoughts melting slow in winter's quiet. I finally know. Coffee steam curls like forgotten words. Soft melodies drift, barely heard. Every step on snow, a gentle trace of who I was and who I'll embrace. Night falls, the city sleeps below. I let the icy winds teach me to grow. I walk through the cold, but I feel the glow of little sparks inside. I'm letting go. Frosted thoughts melting slow in winter's quiet. I finally know. Frosted thoughts, frost fades away. A warmer heart wakes in the gray. December whispers through the frosty air. Streetlights shimmer softly everywhere. I walk alone, but I don't feel lost. Every frozen step reminds me of the cause. Quiet sparks, they flicker, they glow. Tiny moments untold, carrying warmth beneath the cold. I trace the lines of the year gone by and let the past drift with the sky. Candlelight dances on window panes, melodies linger like soft refrains. In December's chill, I find my fire, a gentle light to lift me higher. Quiet sparks in the night, guiding me through soft twilight. Silent sparks, they shine so true. December's calm renews me too. The rain came down in quiet lines, tracing time across the street. And when it left, the air turned sharp like winter touching my heartbeat. December whispered through the trees, a coded truth, a gentler plea. And somewhere in that silver calm, I felt the year let go of me. I didn't plan to change this way, I didn't see it start. But seasons move without a sound and find their way to hearts. This is the season that rewrote me, line by line in pale moonlight. Every doubt I couldn't carry fell away into the night. This is the season that rewrote me, not with force but honesty. In the cold that followed rainfall, I became who I could be. The city breeze in lower tones, windows glowing soft and slow. I walk through streets I've always known, but with the weight I no longer hold. The mirror shows a steadier face, a quieter kind of grace. And in the chill of winter air, I find myself still standing there. Maybe change is not a moment, maybe it's a steady hand leading me through silent nights to help me understand. This is the season that rewrote me, line by line in pale moonlight. Every doubt I couldn't carry fell away into the night. This is the season that rewrote me, not with force but honesty. In the cold that followed rainfall, I became who I could be. Let the rain wash off the names I wore to feel enough. Let the cold refine the edges where the year got rough. I don't need a louder ending, I don't need a perfect view. I just need this quiet knowing that I'm something new. This is the season that rewrote me, and I feel it even now. In the way I breathe in winter, in the truth I've allowed. This is the season that rewrote me. As the old year drifts away, I step forward calm and open in December's gentle gray. So when the rain returns to memory and the cold becomes my sea, I'll remember this quiet winter, the season that rewrote me. still on the sidewalk when I stepped into the day. December air was biting, but it gently pulled me away. I didn't feel a moment break, no sudden shift, no sign, just something light inside my chest fell softly into line. I'd been carrying so many thoughts, like winter coats of doubt, and somehow in the quiet cold they all just slipped off now. It was the day I became someone new, not loud, not bright, not bold, just a softer way of breathing in the middle of the cold. It was the day I became someone new, when the year was closing in. I let go of who I used to be and felt myself begin. The city moved in halftime steps, puddles shining low, street lights fading into gray like memories letting go. I caught my reflection in the glass and didn't look away. For the first time in a long while, I believed I'd be okay. Maybe change doesn't announce itself with fireworks or flames. Maybe it just quietly says you don't have to stay the same. And it was the day I became someone new, not loud, not bright, not bold, just a softer way of breathing in the middle of the cold. It was the day I became someone new, when the year was closing in. I let go of who I used to be and felt myself begin. Let the rain fade into memory, let the cold sharpen the truth. I didn't lose myself that morning, I finally let me loose. And if tomorrow feels uncertain, I'll remember how it felt to stand inside that quiet change and trust the cards I was dealt. And that was the day I became someone new, and I still carry it now. In every breath of winter air, in every silent vow. It was the day I became someone new, no celebration, no cue, just a gentle shift that whispered this life is still yours to choose. So when December feels heavy and the nights feel long and true, I go back to that quiet moment, the day I became someone new. The rain slowed down before the dawn, left the city washed and bare. December breathed the cold truth into the quiet air. I stood there with my hands in pockets, watching the year grow thin, and felt a shift I couldn't name, but knew I'd let it in. I carried so much through the seasons, every hope, every scar, but something lighter took its place, right where those heavy feelings are. I've got a different heart at years and beating calm instead of fast, not chasing every broken moment, not holding to the past. I've got a different heart at years, and in the cold of winter's breath, I learned that letting go can be a quieter kind of strength. The streets glow soft in amber light, puddles catching fading skies. used to pull me under. Don't feel so close tonight. Like the storm already taught me how to read the signs. I don't need the year to promise that tomorrow will be kind. I just need a steady knowing living deep inside my mind. I've got a different heart at years and beating calm instead of fast. Not chasing every broken moment, not holding to the past. I've got a different heart at years and in the cold of winter's breath, I learned that letting go can be a quieter kind of strength. Maybe endings don't erase us, maybe they just show who we are when all the noise finally lets us go. And the rain that fell before this wasn't meant to make me bend. It was only here to teach me how to meet myself again. I've got a different heart at years in, and I trust it more somehow. Even standing in the winter, I know where I am now. I've got a different heart at years in, as the old year fades from view. I step forward calm and open with a heart that feels brand new. So let December close the door on everything I can't pretend. I walk into the quiet future with a different heart at year's end. The night got quiet after rain, still dripping on the window frame. I breathe the cold December air, it settles softly everywhere. The year is folded like a page, ink of memories, joy and pain. But in the hush of morning light, I feel a spark begin again. And though the wind is colder, there's a warmth beneath my skin, a little sign, a whisper of where my heart has been. December starts again, and I'm learning who I am, letting go of yesterday with open, trembling hands. December starts again with a quiet, gentle glow, turning shadows into stories only winter seems to know. A cup of warmth between my palms, the city wakes in muted calm. Streetlights fading in the dawn, the year moves on, the past withdrawn. I trace the truth I used to hide, the parts of me I pushed aside. But now the silence holds me close and shows me where the healing goes. The world feels slightly different, like it's breathing out the pain, and all the weight I carried washes off with last night's rain. December starts again, and I'm learning who I am, letting go of yesterday with open, trembling hands. December starts again with a quiet, gentle glow, turning shadows into stories only winter seems to know. Maybe endings are beginnings, wrapped in colder days. Maybe storms are just reminders I can find my way. And if tomorrow feels uncertain, I'll still take that step. 'Cause even frozen seasons hold warmth I haven't met. December starts again, and I'm ready for the change, carrying the soft in me into places unexplained. December starts again, and my heart eyes wash clean again. I'm here with open pages, 'cause December starts again. Woke up to a colder light, a softer blue, a quieter night. The rain had brushed the world so clean, like it erased the in-between. I wrapped my hands around the dawn, feeling something drifting on, a gentle shift beneath my skin, a whisper asking to begin. I thought the year was ending, but something new was settling in. Not loud, not sharp, not sudden, just a place to finally begin. It's December 2nd beginning, where my heart resets again. In the cold that follows rainfall, I'm not who I've always been. It's December 2nd beginning, with a breath I didn't know, and the pieces that felt broken start aligning in the snow. The streetlights paint the puddles gold as winter's breath grows brave and bold. But even in the chilling air, there's warmth I didn't know was there. I feel the weight inside me lift as though the year gave me a gift, a quiet space, a softer room where I can bloom beyond the gloom. Maybe endings aren't just endings, maybe endings learn to bend into something warm and certain, into new ways I can mend. It's December 2nd beginning, where my heart resets again. In the cold that follows rainfall, I'm not who I've always been. It's December 2nd beginning, with a breath I didn't know, and the pieces that felt broken start aligning in the snow. Let the first beginning fade now, let the old year gently close, 'cause the second one is softer, where the quiet healing grows. I don't need a grand announcement, just the calm of winter's glow, just a moment to remember I can start again this slow. It's December 2nd beginning, and it feels like something true, like the world made space for changes I was scared to follow through. It's December 2nd beginning, and I'm learning how to stay with a new heart growing steady as the cold turns into day. So here's to gentle starts in winter, to the calm the seasons bring in. I'm still here, a little braver in December 2nd beginning. The rain is settled into streets that glow without a sound. December breeze and silver light, slowing the world down. I walk the same familiar roads, but something feels brand new. Like every step is asking me what I still choose to hold on to. I don't need a loud beginning or a dramatic end, just a moment clear and quiet to meet myself again. December's gentle reset, not erasing, just refining all the pieces of this year. I was busy surviving. December's gentle reset, in the calm of winter air. I let go of what weighs me down, keep what's honest, keep what's fair. Street cafes with empty chairs, steam rising lying somewhere low like memories unwound. I count the things I made it through, not the ones that slipped away. The year didn't break me in the end, it taught me how to stay. Maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe it moves slow, like December teaching patience, letting silence grow. December's gentle reset, not erasing, just refining all the pieces of this year. I was busy surviving. December's gentle reset, in the calm of winter air. I let go of what weighs me down, keep what's honest, keep what's fair. I don't need to rush tomorrow, it'll find me when it's time. For now I'll stand in this stillness, let the cold redraw my lines. If the past knocks on my shoulder, I won't turn away or run. I'll thank it for the lessons, then keep walking toward the sun. December's gentle reset, as the year begins to close. I feel lighter in this moment, more than anyone knows. December's gentle reset, in the quiet I'm set free. I'm not who I was yesterday, I'm who I'm meant to be. So I breathe in winter silence, let it settle in my chest. This isn't an ending after all, it's December's gentle reset. The rain has washed the sidewalks clean, like it knew what I needed. December leans against the night, unrushed, unconceited. The year lets out a tired breath, I feel it in my bones. All the noise begins to loosen, I'm finally alone. I don't need to chase the moment, it's already here. In the quiet, after everything, I hear myself clear. After the year exhales, I'm standing in the calm. No more holding every answer, no need to be strong. After the year exhales, in the soft December light, I don't fix what's been broken, I just let it feel right. Streetlights shimmer in the cold, like they're keeping time. Every step feels lighter now, like I've crossed the line. I remember who I was before, the rush, the endless plans. Now I move with less resistance and more open hands. Maybe growth is learning when to release the grip. Trusting what remains with you is what was meant to. After the year exhales, I'm standing in the calm. No more holding every answer, no need to be strong. After the year exhales, in the soft December light, I don't fix what's been broken, I just let it feel right. Let the rain stay in the past tense, let the cold stay kind. I don't know the future's certainty, just an open mind. The year doesn't ask for closure, it just fades away, leaving space for something honest in the coming days. After the year exhales, I breathe a little slow, I carry less of yesterday and more of what I know. After the year exhales, as the night turns new, I don't rush into tomorrow, I let it come to me too. So I stand in December, nothing left to prove or hide. The year exhales around me, and I'm still here, alive.